Larry Scott said yesterday that they're going to experiment shortening halftime a little bit.
Yeah. All for it.
All for it?
I'm all for it. Yes, sir.
All for it. Why?
Most of the games that I watched have no commercials. But I think the games I think it could, for our fans and for obviously, the TV people, and I would like to, keep them more paced, and I think it makes them more exciting and just a little bit quicker. That's what I think. And really, I'll be real honest with you. Like everybody's going, Coach, what was the halftime adjustments? You better be making them in between the series, and as you go, or you're in trouble. But and I think probably, I don't know. I won't say that, but I know that I don't think that that's. I haven't talked to a lot of coaches that would have a problem with that. Now, the only thing is you got to make sure there's, where the visiting team dressing room is and all that stuff is something that you got to make sure you have time. You know what I'm saying? So.
You have some long walks to Washington State.
Yeah, a couple of those places, but no, I'm for everything. Make the game better. And I think cutting a few minutes off will make the game better, and just the pace of them. Like, man, I think there's a lot of one of the things I think they're experimenting with, as well as on the 30-second timeouts, doing like a split screen with the commercial where you just keep going. We don't have that, so I'm all for that.
You talked a little bit about the private jet and
Excuse me?
The private jet, kind of the entrance of the Pac-12, and kind of about Brett Bell as well.
We can't talk about Brett Bell.
Oh, okay. Just
what?
about kind of the travel. And
Oh yeah, it was a quick turnaround for us, but obviously, we plan things a year in advance, and it's tough for us, tough on our conference and everything, but they made it work. I appreciate the conference, accommodating us, because we were able to practice and we didn't miss a practice, but hopefully next year we won't have that during that camp.
I haven't seen Christian Hill. Is there anything wrong with him?
He's just not here in the 105. He'll be here when school starts.
So you go to Todd Graham?
No.
We've got a few set up or classes that are playing a linebacker position right now that seem pretty trustworthy for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that group?
If you want my honest opinion with our linebackers, I think one of the most critical things in camp is one to raise the level of the top guys, but then we've got to really develop some depth. And I've been impressed with Abe Thompson, walk on there from Arizona Western, who's done a good job for us. He's showing some promise. I think Deion Grenard and obviously Caden Thomas are guys that really need to step up and move forward. And we're working at our Spur position, which is kind of a linebacker / strong safety position. We got Jamarcus Rhodes and Marcus Ball working there right now, and I've kind of liked how that's and Tyler Wiley's done some nice things. So we need to develop some depth. I think there's a big gap there between the ones and twos, and then we need to elevate the ones. And usually that's a direct correlation one to the other. See, I'm not saying that about our quarterbacks. The more boys are elevating each other through competition, so we need a lot more competition in that group. And then we need the guys that are, everybody. That's why I don't like preseason picks and hypes and stuff, because it doesn't matter. Every day you got to come out here and give your best. And when you don't have anybody pushing you, that makes it a little bit more difficult. And but you should be self-motivated. But we've got to get better there. That's an area we've got to get better, because the talent level is one that we should be a lot better than we are. Make sense? And so, because I'm gonna tell you now, we're talented. Christian's extremely talented, and I want him to develop and grow more to be a guy that leads by example. Right? We need more guys that are doing that, and and not just relying on athleticism.
I've heard Kobe Williams was impressed early, and how has he made the transition to a new school, and what have you seen?
He's done good. He's done solid. He's learning. He's a very gifted young man. He's got great feet. He showed great burst, and He's got to be a solid player. The big thing is you know, vertically cutting guys off and being sound fundamentally, and he's worked hard, and like those guys have been a bright spot with Coach Bennett's done a great job with them and developing them so far, but we still got a lot of work to do.
How has Joey Bryant looked so far in practice?
Who?
Joey Bryant.
He's done a good job. I mean, he's really a tremendous athlete. Long arms. He likes being up around the ball and bumping people. He's just still getting an understanding. Like, you know, what we're kind of trying to teach those guys. Man, he is really. I'm really excited to have him because he is a tremendous athlete. Okay, but you know, as you're learning how to play football, situational football is knowing what you're defending. So he's kind of learning that, and when he gets that, I think, and be consistent in keeping things in front of him, he's got a lot of promise. He's been a really big bright spot as far as just the raw talent.
Going back to Marcus Ball, I mean, do you see him possibly playing Bandit?
I think we'll dual train Marcus at Bandit and Spur, as well as, and then we'll play Daz at down. We call it down safety now, and then Jamarcus will only play Spur, but he could learn down safety too. We just think we got enough people at down safety. Evan Fields is not. He's had a little kind of a nagging injury deal, and so we're taking it slow with him. But you know, I think he's got a lot of promise there as the down safety, and then obviously we got Daz and Marcus Ball there as well.